Horny goat weed is what we're going to be talking about today. That's the last time I'm saying the full word, just because I don't like saying it. So I'm going to be calling it goat weed from here on out. So we're first going to be, well, basically it's used for healing properties. It can be used in magical a little bit, but not like the healing properties for it. So goatweed, also called yin yang hoi, or ho, H-U-O, in traditional Chinese medicine, is a flowering plant used for centuries for sexual health, joint support, and menopause-related symptoms. Its active compound is icerin. I think it's icerin, a flavonoid with multiple biological effects. Its health benefits are sexual health and erectile dysfunction. The icerin inhibits PDE5. I'm just going to say that because that is the longest word on the face of the earth, I think. And similar to prescription ED drugs like sildenafil, but it's weaker than that. It helps relax blood vessels and improve blood flow to the male body part, potentially supporting erectile function. Some small human studies suggest modest benefits for mild to moderate erectile dysfunction through though evidence is limited. And bone health and osteoporosis. It may help reduce bone loss in postmenopausal women by mimicking estrogen effects. And animal studies also suggest it can slow cartilage degradation. I'm probably not saying that right, but for some reason, degradation, there we go. Possibly benefiting joint health. Cardio and vascular metabolic support. It has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory and cholesterol-lowering properties. Animal research shows it can prevent plaque buildup in arteries and reduce total cholesterol and triglycerides. Improved blood flow may also support brain function and energy levels. Menopause symptom relief. In TCM, goatweed is used for menopause symptoms. Its estrogen-like effects may help with hot flashes, mood changes, and metabolic shifts through human data, though human data is sparse. There I go again, always saying through for though. And safety and side effects. Goatweed is generally considered safe in short-term use, but long-term or high doses may cause breathing problems, bleeding risks, dizziness, low blood pressure, or irregular heart rhythms. It can interact with blood thinners, affect hormonal sensitive conditions, and should be avoided during pregnancy or breastfeeding. And how to use. It's available in capsules. You could actually take this powder and put it into a capsule, and do it that way. Powder, it's tablets, powders, or teas. No standardized dose exists, and it's not FDA approved for safety or efficiency. Bottom line is goatweed may offer modest benefits for sexual function, bone health, cardiovascular, metabolic support, largely due to the icarsins PDE5 inhibition antioxidants and estrogen-like effects. However, human evidence is limited, and it should be used with caution, especially if you have health conditions, take medications, or are pregnant. Also consult a health care provider before use. Now here is how you would make the goatweed tea. You would take about a 1/4 teaspoon of this per 8-ounce cup of water, or is how, and heat the water to about 80 to 90 Celsius on that. I think that's just below boiling point. I'm pretty sure, but there's so many different ways on that. You can season it with honey, banana, ginger, citrus, cinnamon, all that to mellow the flavors. But here's what you do. You take 1 teaspoon, or 1/4 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon, which is 1 gram. Add to a mug or cup, place the powder in the mug or infuser, pour hot water into an 8-ounce cup, steep and cover for 5 to 10 minutes depending on desired strength. Strain or remove the powder. If using loose leaves or whole powder, strain out the solids before drinking. Sweeten if desired, honey, maple syrup, cinnamon, and the banana and ginger like we talked about before. And so, because it does have a slightly bitter flavor. Now, for the magical properties of this, it's historical use and folklore and perceived vitality makes it a perfect choice in any spells dealing or focused on love, fertility, and energy. You can either burn this as an incense, put a little bowl on your altar that you're doing, roll your candle in it, any type of thing that you are doing, put it in your spell jar, mojo bag, anything dealing with love, fertility, and energy. And that's it for the goatweed. And next I will be completing my mullein tincture.